Government Order of the Day number 16. The Honourable Nicky Wagner.
Mr Speaker, I move that the Waitangi National Trust Board Amendment...
I'm sorry. The clerk must call what
Waitangi National Trust Board Amendment Bill, third reading.
The Honourable Nicky Wagner.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I move that the Waitangi National Trust Board Amendment Bill be now read a third time. This bill amends the Waitangi National Trust Board Act 1932, which vests the Waitangi Treaty grounds and the wider estate in the Waitangi National Trust Board to be held in trust for the nation. Mr Speaker, Waitangi is the place where the story of New Zealand's nationhood began, where the representatives of two peoples gathered to debate how they could live together peacefully and equitably. It is a place of significance to all New Zealanders, Māori, Pākehā, people of all the many cultures who now make this country their home. Waitangi is a place of particular importance to the hapu and the iwi of the Bay of Islands. This is recognised in Heritage New Zealand's recent decision to list the Waitangi Treaty grounds as a wai tupuna, in the light of the site's strong ancestral associations as well as its more recent history. This bill recognises the Waitangi National Trust Board's long-standing role in ensuring that the Waitangi estate is maintained as a place of historic interest, recreation and enjoyment of all New Zealanders. At the heart of this bill is a commitment by the government to working constructively with the board to protect Waitangi for current and future generations. At the same time, the bill establishes a clear separation between the board and the Crown, removing the potential of conflict between the constitutional and the trustee roles of the ex officio board members. The provisions in the bill are a result of the targeted review of the Waitangi National Trust Board Act by the Ministry of Culture and Heritage. The proposed changes resulting from that review and included in the bill are supported by the board. The wide support the bill has received at both the second reading and the Committee of the Whole House reflects the positive and workable nature of what it is seeking to achieve. I am delighted that the bill is now approaching the end of its journey. Mr Speaker, over 80 years ago, the Governor-General at the time, Lord Bledisloe and Lady Bledisloe, showed enormous foresight when they acquired the Waitangi estate and gifted it to the nation. As with all New Zealand Governors-General before 1972, Lord Bledisloe was British and he lived in New Zealand for only 5 years. Yet during his time here, he showed an interest in New Zealand's heritage that would put many native-born New Zealanders to shame. Sometimes it takes an outsider to help us see what's important to our own country. The Waitangi National Trust Board Amendment Bill fulfills his vision of putting in place arrangements that allow the government and the board to work together, each respecting the important role of the other, to ensure that the Waitangi estate is protected and cherished forever. I have been very encouraged by the broad support the bill has received throughout all its phases. Thank you to all of those who have contributed to the process, including the members of the House, members of the public who have made submissions, and the member of the Māori Affairs Committee. And in particular, thank you to the Waitangi National Trust Board members for their positive engagement in the development of this bill. Thank you.
The question is that the motion be agreed to.